Yo, what's up everyone? This is HD Gaming Tutorials here with
YouTube troll, baby.
YouTube Troll. Today we're doing another Storm 3 discussion. We're going to discuss the ring outs, I guess the confirmed characters so far, and also our personal opinions on Europe getting basically everything before us. But it's not like we don't care that they get it before us. We just care that they get like the limited edition and it before us. But we have a little opinions on that. But let's start off with ring outs. You want to take this off, YouTube Troll?
Okay, yeah, I'll take it off. Honestly, I don't mind the ring outs as long as they keep it limited to a certain amount of maps. You know what I'm saying? So like, you have the option to, let's say, have ring outs on one map, but not have ring outs on another map. That actually would be kind of balanced.
Rather than actually have the option to turn it off and on a map.
Yeah, like that too. That works too, because then that way you kind of have your you got control over what you can do in a match, and you don't have to get spammed out of the fucking ring, the ring. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly what I feel, because I honestly think that if we had the option to turn it on and off, I don't want to have to pick certain maps that don't have ring out.
Yeah.
Because the new map they showed, the new Hidden Leaf, it was beautiful. It was gorgeous.
Yeah. No, it does look good though. Yeah,
Love
it does.
Map. I really hope that we can turn it off and on, because that looks like a good map. Plus that new water map, I don't think that has ring outs though. There was no ring out involved in that. But I mean, just give us the control to turn it on and off. That'd be amazing. I would love that.
Yeah. You know what else it could have done? This like I think it's for the GameCube, like Naruto for the GameCube. It didn't have a ring out. It's like you got hit out of like another area of the same map. That would have been beast if they added that instead of the fucking ring out.
Positions would be fucking flawless.
Yeah.
You could instead of the ring outs, you jump like, yeah, you go to the what is that stage? What is the first Hidden Leaf? Yeah, the Hidden Leaf Village part.
Yeah.
It's like that's like the rooftop you're on, and you do a stage transition of that part of the map. It'd be freaking awesome. And the destructible environments, they're cool, but they're not really doing anything. Like, we need to do it like when Tsunade does her jutsu, that little crater should stay there.
I see what you mean. Yeah, like destructible environment. And not have it like when Tsunade does the jutsu, you know how like a bunch of boulders kind of pop up and they disappear? Yeah, they should just leave them there, you know?
Yeah, because like, I mean, okay, you saw in the Hidden Leaf Village, the wood broke. That's cool, but what did it really do? I mean,
really, it didn't seem like nothing but like just some animation that they decided to put on there, just for fun.
Just to make it, I guess, look cooler. I mean, it was cool, but I would prefer that, like when you see like someone like Tsunade do her jutsu, like when the rocks are like up like that, they shouldn't just fade away, or at least leave a little crack or two there to show that that's where I did that jutsu before. That
of course. Because like I think when they added that destructible environment, they kind of wanted to put emphasis on like when you hit somebody and they get knocked back. I think that's what they used that for, maybe to like emphasize on like how hard you hit them or something.
No, exactly. I mean, there's just it's not my cup of tea that what they've done so far. But we haven't seen all the game mechanics yet. They could have done that. We haven't seen Tsunade and Sakura's jutsus yet, so they could have done that. But so far, the destructible environments aren't up to par, in my opinion. Like, they could be a lot better than they were.
No, they could, yeah. They could actually improve that a whole lot, but, we haven't really seen Connect 2 show support on their games, you know what I'm saying? So, it's kind of hard for them to do that.
Since we're talking about that that stage, there was a video released of Goku costume Naruto. Personally, I think it's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Personally, I mean, a lot of people might say, oh, DBZ's awesome and stuff, but I would rather them focus on other characters that matter in the show than focus on another Naruto costume, especially one that's even related to the show.
And there's nothing special about it either. Like, the ultimate's the same, except that they add like a little picture of like Naruto with the photo Kage behind him. And I'm like, that's kind of stupid. Like, that's really, there's no need for that,
For it. Unless like Minato actually showed up like a double Rasengan, but
yeah.
And also like, I mean, it's cool that they changed his Kamehameha to do, not Kamehameha, I'm sorry, his Rasengan to do like a Kamehameha animation, but still, that overall character to me, I mean, he's gonna be overused because DBZ is overrated. I mean, like it's fucking really popular in a lot of places. But I personally think that they could have spent that time making people more balanced. I know it probably didn't take them that long to make the character, but they could still spend that extra time making characters more balanced, changing Mass Man's jutsu, changing people's tilts up. Because they're gonna add a new Goku Naruto costume with basically the same exact moveset as the other one.
Yeah.
Seen. Ultimate's still the same. Awakening. There's not even a different Awakening animation.
That's stupid though, man. Honestly, I think when they add a costume, it shouldn't be just a costume. It should be like a whole separate character.
Like,
so, you know, with different movesets. I mean, you can make up anything as far as combo goes, you know?
Yeah.
You don't have to make it the same thing.
I mean, they gave him the power pole on the back, but he doesn't even use it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he might use it for his grab. I've heard people saying they can make it into his grab, but it's still, they could have made it a lot better. And also people are wanting, since the Goku costume Naruto's in the game, they want Vegeta outfit Sasuke. I mean, it makes sense, but I still think that would be kind of stupid as well.
It would be, because Goku costume Naruto itself is out of place. So, you know, just adding another costume there will just make it even weirder, you know?
And it's retarded to us personally, but I know a lot of people like it, and, you know, that's awesome. I'm glad that you like that stuff.
Yeah.
That's just not our cup of tea. We would rather them spend their times developing characters that matter to the show, like this is just my opinion, but making the difference between Haku and Haku Mask actually a difference, not just
this is the mask. Yeah.
No difference at all. But I mean, that's just us personally. Okay. We would also like to discuss the EU Collector's Edition, like how they're basically getting all the best stuff and we're getting nothing. We're just getting the game. We do not like that one bit. I mean,
nope.
EU players are cool. I know a lot of them are really cool. Danny Boy, Twinblade, those people are awesome. But we think that, well, this is what I think. I don't know if YouTube Show thinks this, but if they're getting the limited edition, I personally think we should get Storm 3 first. Or we're getting the limited edition, they should get it first. That's how I think they could balance it out to make it fair. I know they got Generations last, but you know, they got Storm 2 first.
Yeah, they did. And actually, now that you talk about that, I don't know, I think you saw that video that I made kind of bitching about me. Not, you know, because I was like, oh, Cyberconnect 2 did all this for just Europe, and I was pretty mad. And people didn't understand the concept of what I was trying to get at. I was pretty much saying, how come they get everything first and they get limited editions, you know, when we as consumers deserve the same thing, right? Because we're Naruto fans, we deserve the same thing. And people were like, well, we wait super long for the game and you guys get it first. I'm like, well, Storm 2, you guys got it first, and you guys got limited edition. You were the only ones privileged enough to get it. So, like, what can you explain about that? And, you know, pretty much people just say, well, we wait for the other Naruto games and for other games that, like, I never heard of, too. Like, some dude mentioned Tekken. I'm like, I'm not talking about Tekken. I'm talking about Naruto. You know, there's a Naruto-based channel. I'm a Naruto fan. I like to do Naruto videos. So I expect Cyberconnect 2 to somehow find a balance to give us something that we deserve, just like they can give something to Europe that they deserve.
Yes, that's exactly how I feel. Also the I don't understand, like, why can't we, like, if you watch the Comic-Con videos, they said that 60% of the requests of how to make the game more balanced were from US. They were from us. But I mean, so how do we get treated by basically wanting the game to be better by getting nothing in return? Like how EU gets everything before us. I mean, I don't understand how that's fair. I mean, since we're I guess we're more concerned about the game than.
Yeah. And another thing is like they're doing all these special offers for every other fucking European country but us. We get the Goku costume. Oh, okay then. And then the Europe gets 5 fucking costumes just for pre-ordering it. Just for pre-ordering alone.
Figures.
I'm like, so how are you gonna get 2 limited editions? I want 2 limited editions and 5 costumes just for pre-ordering when we don't get shit. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, and nobody in America bought the game, they will lose so much money, but they don't want to look at that. They want to look at the fact, well, Europe has more of a fan base, so we're only gonna treat them with favor, like they're gonna pick favorites pretty much, and that's fucked up, man. You can't do that.
That is pretty fucked up. And like the reason we're saying this is because the only Naruto out of the Storm series we got first was Storm 1. I mean,
yeah,
Storm 1's basically, I wouldn't say it's forgotten, but I mean, it wasn't. It was good, but it wasn't like amazing. Like everyone's like, "Oh, the ultimates are so awesome." Oh, the jutsu clashes. Personally, jutsu classes are a waste of time, in my opinion, and this is my opinion because they have explained this countless times why they wouldn't add them back. It's for online purposes, and people are like, "Oh, but the online's already broken anyways." I'm like, you're seriously telling me every time you and someone do a Rasengan or Chidori, you want to mash a button? That's all you want? Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why? That seems like it would just detract from the experience of online. I mean, of course, it'd be cool to do it in single matches, stuff like that. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, and I don't get what I don't get is like they were bitching about Europeans, like they were bitching a lot when they had to wait like 2 extra weeks for Storm 2, because like we got it like 2 weeks before them, and they were like, oh my god, we gotta wait 2 more weeks. I'm like, dude, it's only 2 weeks. Like, if anything, at the time right now, Storm 3, we're gonna have to wait. I'm not bitching about it. I'm getting the game regardless. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a big deal for the normal people that don't have a YouTube channel. Now, if you have a YouTube channel, yeah, then that's understandable. Your concerns are understandable. But if that's not the case, then why the fuck should you care? You know?
Like, we're saying this because like we don't think it's fair that they get it first and the limited edition 2 weeks before us. Like, I honestly don't care if they got the limited edition and we get the game first. Like, just make it somehow balanced and make it fair. Like, I mean, I don't buy limited editions, but I would actually buy the limited edition of Storm 3 if we had a chance.
Yep.
Like, the only way we can get that is if we import, which we have to pay. The game, like, the special edition is probably like $80, and then we're gonna have to pay, like, an extra 30, 40 for shipping it from another country. So,
Sadly.
like, if it comes down to the circumstances, I probably will do that just to be able to get the limited edition. But I still think they should. Every country should get the limited edition. I think that would be fair.
Yeah, but I believe the same way too. Honestly, when it comes to limited editions, though, I think they should separate it. Maybe one for US, one for like Europe. For example, they don't need 2 different limited editions. Now, people are gonna think we're bitching because we're actually pretty, we think pretty strongly about this. So, but honestly, we're not bitching. It's just the fact that we care about, the Naruto game, and we as consumers feel we deserve it because we're gonna pay for it. We're not expecting Cyber Connect 2 to give it away. We're actually ready to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of messed up.
Yep, I 100% agree. Anything else you would like to discuss before we end this video? We talked about the Goku costume,
I mean, not at the moment. All I have to say as an ending statement, maybe, I'm glad that PTS characters are out of the game.
Yes.
That's all I really can say.
Yes. Please, never Cyber Connect 2, never make a tilt like Kid Concro's ever again.
Oh man, that's horrible.
That was probably the worst thing. They didn't even check if the characters were balanced. They legit just straight imported them from Storm.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. It just felt like a game that they just threw together. Like, here you go. Like, you mold it and you just throw it. Like, here you go.
Like, hey, we'll just import all the characters from Storm 1, not even change them one bit.
Yeah, no, they didn't change them at all.
We'll just take away their jutsu, one of their jutsus, and just mess with their ultimates, with their combo.
Yeah.
Everything about them is the same. And I'm also glad they changed the Demon Wind Shuriken from Storm 1, because if you played Storm 1, you know how overpowered Demon Wind Shurikens were in that game.
Oh yeah, I know. Like, I've seen that actually, because like if you block it, you get stuck into this whole loop of combos. It's like crazy.
Like, that Demon Wind Shuriken will go on for almost forever.
No, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that, man. But actually, I'm planning on getting Storm 1 when I get back on PS3, because I'm getting the game for both consoles. I'm getting Storm 3 for both consoles, so hopefully, once the characters can play with me on both consoles and pretty much keep it balanced,
That's perfectly understandable. Well, I guess the last thing we can say is the confirmed characters so far. King, I think the Gold and Silver brothers were confirmed.
Yep.
Is that the only characters that were confirmed so far? Besides,
Some Metal Tensei characters, you know, they Dara, Sasori,
yeah,
Asuma.
Sasori. But Sasori looked like a support-only character. But I don't
Yeah, that would
like
suck.
how would they do that? Like Edo Sasori, like he was using a Konoha ninja as a puppet. That's
Yeah.
stupid.
I mean, how would that work
How
though?
would
Like,
that work?
if it was his normal version, yeah, how would that work? Like, I mean, they'll probably do like an exception and just add like a random puppet there, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's what they'll do.
Yeah. No.
Maybe use their support, like his own support as puppet. That'd be pretty fucking cool though.
Yeah. We'll have to see. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe to YouTube Troll. His link will be in the description. He does intros also, but he has requirements now.
Yep.
His videos. I think what was it called?
Oh.
What is the video called where you list your requirements?
I think it's called Important. Like, please watch.
Yes.
I just named it that.
Yeah. If you want an intro, go watch that because he will do an intro if you meet his requirements. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I guess we can see you guys in the next discussion. Peace out.
Peace.